Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
Okay.
Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard.
Interesting.
Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order.
Yeah,
This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others
like a
might
normal
have considered
person.
it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Good for
And
Stanley.
then one day, something very peculiar happened.
Oh?
Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong.
How can he be a corporate
Shocked,
drone now?
Frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
But I don't wanna. I wanna work. Two months. Wow. I don't think I've ever spent 2 months on a build in anything. How's the volume, by the way? Is it good? This was made as a Half-Life 2 mod. Oh. Interesting. Volume is perfect, okay. Why does it... Oh, okay, I walk forward with right-click. That's interesting. What do all my buttons do? Nothing, okay. I leave the office.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Let me out! How does one exit the window? There's no boxes in here. Oh. Can't jump. Oh. I got an achievement because I was spamming the spacebar. Turn the computer off. I open... I know there's a lot of secrets to this game, so I'm just kinda... Who farted? Nice mug. Okay.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office.
Oh yeah,
but it
you know
didn't
me.
make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Okay, I get it. I'm moving forward.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
What happens if I go right? I have stopped. Oh, interesting. So, go left and obey the voice in my head, or I can go right. Disobey the voice in my head. Usually, I try to ignore the voices, but I kind of feel like I want to follow them this time. Let's go left.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Okay. A lot of percentage. Teenager. Size of demographic. Okay. Broom closet.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
There's got to be something here.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
I'm gonna stay in here.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything.
It's a comfortable
At
closet.
least if there was something to interact with, he'd
See,
be
we got a
justified
nice-
in some way.
nice
As it
bed
is,
here.
He's literally just standing
Some
there doing sweet FA.
Boys? All you could ever want. Even got a toilet.
Are you really still in the broom closet? Standing around doing nothing? Why?
This is my
Please
new
offer
home.
me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
I'm living here. Rate the closet out of 10. You know, it's pretty spacious, actually. Pretty solid closet. I'd give it about
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right?
solid 8.
If I'd said Stanley walked
No, it's
past
pretty-
the
it's
broom
pretty good closet.
at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But
It
didn't even
would-
occur to me because literally
The
this
walls
closet
being
is of
painted
absolutely
would
no
bump it up to a
significance the
9,
story whatsoever.
but you
I
gotta
never would
tack
have
off a
thought to
few
mention
points
it.
for it being unfinished. But otherwise, it's
Maybe to you this is somehow its own branch
solid.
path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends, you'll say,
Oh, I can crouch.
Did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite. I hope your friends find this concerning. Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid.
Hey!
He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is.
That's so
That or with
rude.
drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
I mean, that's true.
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom
There's a
closet,
chance.
explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on
Something
the
in my head is shut off.
Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose.
But there's no one here.
Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead.
No,
They have
I'm
fallen prey
alive.
to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's
good.
indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
No, this is my home now. I'm just gonna live here. Got everything I could ever need. Look. Got food. Utensils. enough storage to last me a couple of years. Are there any nails in here? Let's see, tools. Is that a nail? Screwdriver, looks like. Ever played Firewatch? Yeah. Good game. I'm wondering if anything else happens if I just stand in here. But, doesn't... Figured he would say something by now. Oh, hold on. Let me show you something cool that I saw a video of. This thing. The tasseled wobble gong. It's a species of carpet shark. Look at this guy. Look at this creature. Isn't he beautiful? Ooh, really? Let me try that. No. Okay. I don't think there's anything else in here. Goodbye, sweet home. I'll miss you.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee you too. Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids.
That's
There's a monkey
rude.
nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish? Fungus? Look,
I'll
you can
have a
hammer out
few
the
fish.
details. I'm not particularly picky.
And plants.
I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
Okay. Wish there was an ending that I could get right here. Alright, well, shame.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Ooh, pretty red light. Oh. Wait.
But Stanley
can I
just
go
couldn't
home?
do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All
Crazy?
of my co-workers blinking
was crazy
mysteriously
once.
out of existence
They
in
locked
a
me in a
single
room.
moment.
Coffee
for no
nut.
reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were
Yeah.
they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last,
I'm back.
he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all
I'm
a
dreaming.
dream. Oh,
This is all a
what
dream.
relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid.
Rats make me crazy.
So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Whee!
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up.
Oh.
How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be?
Can you quit yapping, bro, and tell me what to do?
Deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he
I'm stuck in an endless loop here. You got any words to help me?
Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all,
I'm shocked.
He knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up.
Close eyes.
He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one.
Fresh air.
Let me wake up, he thought to himself.
Let me wake up.
I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over.
Through with this dream. I wish it to be over.
Let me go back to my job.
Get back to my job.
Let me continue pushing the buttons.
Continue pushing the buttons.
It's all I want.
Please.
I want my apartment.
I want my apartment.
And my job.
And my wife.
All
my
I
job.
want is my life exactly the way it's always been.
All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal.
Everything will be fine.
Everything will be fine.
I am okay.
I am okay.
Stanley began screaming. Someone wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
I think I am dead.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Oh, Mariella!
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much
Bro's dead.
Knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind.
Yes, because a normal person stands next to a dead body and ponders if they're normal.
It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career.
Dead body, meeting, they ruined.
She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body.
As you do.
And then she turned and ran.
Oh. Was that an ending?
All of his co-workers were gone.
Oh.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Let me in! Get used to coming back here? Okay. Oh, okay, I see. It's one of these games.
When Stanley came to a set of two
Nope, going
open
right.
doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Is this the... No, that's not the employee. Here we are.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had
Give me
really
that
been
rank.
worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
I can't get a drink.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings.
It's a nice room.
Really worth it.
This reminds me of a
Stanley's obsession
dentist
with this room
office.
bordered on creepy
Oh,
and
dentist
reflected
waiting
poorly
room.
on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left. Stanley sat around, but at last he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
I don't want to go there. Ooh.
Stanley was so bad
What
at
have we
following
here?
directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
I don't need to follow directions. I just need to push buttons. Actually, following directions is what... Never mind. Ignore I said that. Do not jump from the cargo lift while it is in motion. Will cause death. Penalty for jumping off the cargo lift, $5,000. Yeah, okay.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Thank you. I'm powerful.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, what a beautiful
Yes,
room.
this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nope.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
Who is that?
Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself.
No,
I'm not asking
I don't
for
think I
me,
will.
I'm asking for her. This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your
what?
work aside. To let her back into your life.
I don't wanna.
She's been waiting.
I don't care. Oh,
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone. As Stanley picked up the phone,
we go.
a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone?
Yes.
No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that?
I pulled it from the plug.
You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another.
No.
Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it.
What?
How had I not noticed it sooner?
What is it?
You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
What? But I am...
I can't believe
I'm Stanley.
I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long.
I'm
If
Stanley.
you made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Oh, come on.
Choice. It's the best.
Skip.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Stanley came to a set of two open doors. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime,
beautiful room.
a work of art. What but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Okay.
And so he detoured through the
Ooh,
maintenance
elevator.
section, walked straight ahead
Shiny
to the
red
opposite
button.
door, and got back on track. But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track.
Yes.
So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here, it's, Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake.
Okay, I'm going left. Oh.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Oh my god. Hurry up. I'm trying to stall for
We
time.
went down, right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Okay. Oh.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes.
Oh.
Okay. We just have to get back to, oh. Who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about rather
open
than
my eyes
waste my
yet?
time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning.
What? No.
And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top. All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley... Wait, what?
This can't be right.
No, I restarted. I swear I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors?
No.
Did you move the story somewhere? Or...
I didn't touch anything.
Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay then, it's an adventure. Come, Stanley, let's find the story.
Yes! Adventure. Inner guilt. Everyone knows what you did. They're just holding back to let you torture yourself. Okay. It's cool.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before.
I'm having a good time.
Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Oh. That's no fun.
All of his co-workers were gone.
I wanted to spend the rest of my life in that maze.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
How do you feel about multi-handed people, Basti?
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from.
Okay.
Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
I don't... Oh, okay. That cup on the floor before?
Aha! I knew we'd miss something.
Evil squared.
The
Okay.
story. Here it goes.
The story.
No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
What are you doing to me? Oh. This is... inviting.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley?
No.
Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this?
What?
You win! Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job.
We win!
Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all.
Why not?
We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people
That's
win fair and
rude.
square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care
think
what
it's
might
pretty
happen this
cozy.
time. I have to restart. All right, I've got a solution.
Yes?
This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable
Ooh,
adventure
fun.
line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Seems simple enough. Narrator did all his lines in one take. Oh. Just... this way's different. But I want to go through the open door.
No, I'm down. We're leaving it up to the line from now on.
Fine.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward,
Really?
Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's
Well, this isn't
subjective
right.
experience of that existence, right?
What happens if I just
Okay.
go back?
Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office in fact the skeleton of my own relative experiential
There's something
mental
over here now?
subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there.
No.
Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Yes! Oh! Wait a minute. Oh.
Wait, cut the music.
What?
Go back and look at that fern.
Fern!
Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story.
Really?
Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Okay. Remember the fern. Hi, Sleepy. You joined at the perfect time.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The
Yeah.
story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
The line, where are you taking me? Oh. Oh, we're back here.
Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Oh, come on.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable.
Sounds
Why don't
fun.
we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Okay. Odor. I wish it would snow here. We've just been getting cold rain.
Now, yes, this is exciting.
Yes.
Just me and Stanley
Empty
forging
hallway.
a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be?
Where's my music?
Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Yay. Imagination.
Oh, no, not you again.
Oh, the line's back.
Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story.
But I like the
no
line.
lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
I like shoveling the snow. Okay, the line is leaving us. The pain, the sore pain after a workout
that choice.
feels kind of nice.
We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our
To me.
control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute.
Okay.
Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere at the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse
Especially,
door's origin.
like,
So starting from the
when
right,
you get it in
let
the
us
leg
ask,
muscles,
will taking the right
that feels
door
nice.
lead us to where we're
Feels
going?
nice to stretch.
And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Okay. The confusion ending.
Oh, hold up, what's this? The
What?
confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes?
Huh?
It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget?
I don't
My
want to
mind goes
forget you.
blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really?
It's not
No,
fair.
it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on.
Me neither.
I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I
Good.
won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait, you know.
Okay.
I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree?
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey.
I think
They're
this is
always
the
saying
journey.
that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if you...
Okay. Oh. I thought I was done with the horror games. This is different.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I haven't gone left in a while.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
The broom closet!
Oh no, no, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
I will take my time. I absolutely will. You guys want to look at some animals? I showed Bassie this one earlier. The tasseled wobble gong. Look at this creature. Pancake shark. It's a cuttlefish. Look at him. What it? This can't be real. Oh, I love Dumbo Octopus. Oh, is this? There was one. Oh, hold on. Oh, okay. Yeah, make one of these. Oh. What color? Orange, if you have it. Oh, there was one. Oh, what was it called? Shadow. Jellyfish? This one. The Phantom Jelly. Look at this guy. Alright, back to the game. Unless...
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay. Didn't go upstairs last time, though. Oh, this is... nice. Executive bathroom. To be rich, is it a crime? To commit crimes, isn't it rich? What a life it would be to have to pick just one. Gotta go? Alright. Thank you for stopping in, Basti. I'll still probably be live in an hour. We'll see. This is a big... Oh! Why are you pointing a gun at the panda? Oh, business strategy. Okay. Can I even... Oh, okay. I go down. Okay, elevator doesn't work.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to
He's
discover
not
not an
here.
indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had
terrible
assigned it
truth.
an extra secret PIN number, 2845.
2845.
But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly,
Did
by
it.
simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing.
Oh.
He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
How do I get a cursor popping up here? Huh. Okay. What if I go this way? Can't. Oh. Nice. Oh. Secret tunnel? Maybe not. Okay, follow the pretty red light. Did I win?
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more
Where
free to
isn't
think
this
for himself,
supposed to be an office
to
building? Where am I
question the
going?
nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Oh, the elevator just broke.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Now I'm not the smartest person. Yeah, crayon. Scribbles. I want to lick it.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Really? Don't tease me like that.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Yeah, you promised me a violent death. That's what I want. Okay.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man.
Go faster, please.
So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life.
Come on, hurry it up.
Farewell, Stanley.
Yay! Oh.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Yes! Oh.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same.
Nature
Do you see now?
paintings.
Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
I like this one. Oh, my computer. Office layout. This blueprint shows the office from the beginning of the game. Huh. Interesting. Two doors. The set of two doors was the very first concrete piece of the Stanley Parable's design. Once this room was created, the rest of the game emerged as an extension of it. Ah, okay. This is like, oh, yeah, it's like a lore room, kind of. Office. Button sounds. What? I don't think that that sentence has never been said in the history of humanity. Maintenance room. Early version of the maintenance room. Okay. Ultra deluxe announcements. Screenshots of the videos we made. Huh. Warzone. Early in development, we designed an ending where Stanley would end up on a battlefield fighting aliens. Huh? Okay. What? Is it the thing you send in Discord? Because if I... No, I don't want to see. I'm good. I'm good. Are you a rock? No. Narrator email. Huh. The lounge. Apartment timer. Huh. Oh, it just restarts. Okay. Yeah, good. Don't send me that, because I will play it on stream and traumatize every single person that will ever watch this. Zending levers. This is a strange room. The game is now paused. Begin. Oh. Yeah? Oh. What am I doing here?
Stanley pushed the big red button. Nothing there? Shoot. Well, try the other one then. Stanley stood on the roof. Now look.
Okay. Before I open this, I have to know, is it safe for stream to see, and will I get banned? Won't get banned. Okay. Don't show it. Why not? I want to show it. I'm tempted. Okay. What? Why is your little... Oh my... Hold on. Can I delete delete the message. Delete the message. Okay, hold on. What is... Why does your tag here say on my art arc? Is this said arc? Oh, this is... Okay. Oh. Oh my. Hold on, I need to...
Sorry.
Okay, let's play the game.
Closely, Stanley. See how it's impossible for the player to do anything
Oh
in this
god,
room?
no.
Perfect example of poor level design. Textbook
Then he
mistake.
pushed the number.
I'm sorry.
It's the kind of thing you'd pick up on intuitively if you had even the most fundamental understanding of good and bad game design. But of course, you being...
Honestly, with that picture, it's okay. We traded. Oh, this is my office. Oh. Okay. It's okay. It'll only be in the TikTok clip that I post. Only TikTok will think that you made that. Okay, don't worry. Oh. Beep. No, Sleepy will be exposed.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
What just happened?
Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me.
Oh.
You can still save
Yes!
this.
Yes!
You can stop
Yes!
the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game.
Come on!
As long as you move forward,
come on,
you'll be
come on.
walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your
Yes.
only true choice.
Come on.
Whatever you do,
Do it.
choose
Come on,
it.
come on.
Don't let time choose for you. Don't
Yes! That was fun.
Someone was following Stanley. He was sure of it.
Huh?
If he checked over his shoulder now, he would surely catch them. It was only a matter of time.
Is it Sleepy trying to kill me? There's more.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Hey, you better start typing that Twitter, Doc, because more accusations are coming.
Yet there was not a single
Make sure you don't
person
take
here
any
either.
responsibility for it.
Feeling a wave of disbelief,
Don't feel bad at all.
Stanley decided to go
Okay?
up to his
That's
boss's
how you gotta do
office,
'em.
hoping he might find an answer there.
How dare you? What is this? I can't play this game.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Nah, I'm going downstairs this time.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss.
Oh, hey, Bess, do you want to see a cool picture?
During work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real.
I've already been here. Oh. Phone ring?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation. We are confirming your shipment of 1,327 cardboard boxes to your place of work.
Okay.
Can you verify that this is correct?
Uh-huh. That's correct. That's correct. That's correct.
Understood.
Okay.
Your order will be canceled immediately. Thank you again for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation.
Uh-huh. No, I haven't done it yet. I'm going to once I edit the clip. Oh. Okay. Input received.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No broom closet?
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Lies and slander.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I said I hate slime people, that's different. Soap. Soap.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean?
What was the code again?
Stanley wondered
2584.
aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attendant Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk.
Talk faster then.
That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
Music!
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Okay. Down we go.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
That I did. What are you gonna make me do? Please don't make me
The lights
get on the
rose
floor
on an
and do
enormous
questionable
room
things.
packed with television
It
screens.
would be terrible.
What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out? Now the monitors jumped.
Oh, we're here again.
Their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them,
These two are just mirrored
eternally
images.
monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing. This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time?
Oh,
Was
I
this
didn't
the
even
only reason
I didn't
he was
even
happy
realize.
with his boring job? That
Make
his
the connection.
emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone
am I
else's
going?
control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Most people usually do. Oh.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it
Push the
monitored and
buttons.
commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Boop, 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 boop. Who is it? I didn't know there was a DLC to this. 1, 2. Well, hold on. Isn't the... Hold on. Yeah, it's the Ultra Deluxe Edition, so I think it comes with the DLC, right? If I'm not mistaken. But it doesn't say there's any. Oh, can I go down there? Oh, doesn't do anything. Okay. Facility power. Mind controls idle, awaiting input.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Which one? I feel like the obvious choice would be off, but I kind of want to see what happens if I hit on. Okay. Yeah, I'm probably not going to do that. Hello?
Blackness, and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes! He had won! He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Yes. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How
you can't solve every puzzle.
Grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel.
How nice.
Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him.
I want to live here.
This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen.
Yes.
And Stanley...
Those are wild carrots to the left of the path there. Oh! I beat the game! That didn't take as long as I thought it would. You know what? Fine. We can play a little bit of Cry of Fear. Yeah, okay.